Hello everyone, I want to talk about the way graphical display fonts work in Flowcode 9. In Flowcode 8 we had a single font, so if I call a print macro and I put in the string test and print that at location 1010, then for the font parameter we can have various different sizes. So 0 would be the standard size, 1 would be double the width, 2 would be double the height, or 2 would be double the width and the height, and 3 would be just double the height, and so on. And it would just scale this one single font. So if I run that, then you get that single font there. In Flowcode 9, things work a bit differently. So on the properties for the graphical display, we now have this font section, and you can see that we have a number of fonts that are built in to our ROM memory when we compile to chip, and we can specify which font we want to use. So the default font is the default font from the previous version. So if I stick with that and let's print using that, then let's again do our test. Coordinates 1010. The font is 0, so you can see here we have one font and that font index is 0. So if we run this, then it's as it was before using our default font. Now what we can do is we can go in and we can change the font, set to Arial 14. When we run that, we get a different font appearing. So this allows us to change the fonts that are assigned to the display, and you can basically have up to 4 different fonts. Now previously you could use the font parameter to scale the font up and down. Now to make things look better, we don't have any scaling on the font, but instead we have different fonts available of different sizes. So say if I use Calibri Light 24, then it's now 24 pixels high. So you can see it's a much bigger font there. Each of the fonts available in the list has a number next to it. The number is the number of pixels high that the font represents. Some of the fonts have the word number written in the text. So you can see here, Calibri Black number 36. This is a font that's 36 pixels high, but if I run it, you can see that suddenly it's not printing any of the text. And the fact is that because the font is so big in terms of the number of values in ROM to store this pixel, it only works with numbers. So anything with the word number in will only work with numeric characters and things like colons or dashes. And this allows you to make things like clocks or so various things where you only want to display numbers. So hopefully this helps clarify how some of this, how the new font system works in Flowcode 9. So if I then went to say 2 fonts, you can see, and I get a second option for the second font, and we have font 0 and font 1. So I hope this helps. Many thanks.